ahead of his April 11th showdown with Dallas Davison. Boise's own William the 208 Underdog Dunkle isn't mincing words, and he's definitely not pulling punches. This isn't just another fight on the calendar. It's personal, it's high stakes, and Dunkle is making it clear exactly what he plans to do when the cage door closes. In this conversation, Dunkle opens up about the tension leading into fight night, what this matchup represents for his trajectory as a fighter, and why he's guaranteeing a statement performance against Davison in front of a hometown crowd that's watched his journey from the beginning. One thing is certain, April 11th isn't just another step forward, it's a proving ground. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode with 208's Underdog joining us once again. It's been a few months since we had you on deck here. William Dunkle joining us today ahead of April 11th in Great Falls, where he's going to be stepping into a Fusion Fight League bare-knuckle main event card against 185-pounder Dallas Davison. And this is just not another date on the calendar, right? It's the same building where both of the men here fought back in December. And it's another chapter in both of your careers, right? But in your career specifically spanning across MMA, bare knuckle, and pro boxing. So thank you for joining me. Will, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for jumping on here.
Thank you, brother. And I wanted to tell you that it's in my heart to have the first bare knuckle boxing match in Idaho. So I'm putting in my work out of town so we can talk to the commission and we can get the first ever bare knuckle boxing match here in Idaho, and they can give it to me. And I can start putting it down like James Brown right here for all you guys, you know?
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah.
making history. You'll be making history. That's what's up.
You know, I would like to. I think I would get a little more riled up. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what's up. That's awesome. No, I'd
it
be
is what
stoked to
it
see you
is.
bringing bare knuckle back over, or not back over here, but over to Idaho. So putting in work here for you. It's been a few months since we last spoke. I know you've been putting it in hard since then, even about in between. But since the last time we talked to you, when you're in a pro boxing bout, what's changed since then, since in your preparation moving into this particular bout coming up in a few weeks?
Well, basically, we've just been working more on attacking my opponent, smothering them, just angles to not let them breathe, just being a southpaw that I am, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a huge problem. And I just want to be more and more of a problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Well,
what I've been working on.
it sounds like Davison's a little bit of a problem for you. From the little snippets that I got, you guys had some words, some conversations exchanged during the last bout when you both came out with the dub. And what was that all about? Let me ask you that. Was that something you guys have been brewing around for a minute about facing each other, or is that something that just surfaced last minute?
It was really unexpected. I was there to fight my opponent, show respect to my opponent. And I guess this guy's just trying to set up his next fight, which he's a BKFC veteran. And all my fights have been against killers. And he's just another killer amongst guys that I need to cut down and prove everybody wrong at my age. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm ready, brother. I'm ready for whatever this guy wants to bring to the table. I'm more violent. I'm bigger. I'm stronger. I'm faster. My reaction time's better. He's a dead duck.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it. So you're walking into technically his backyard too, right? This cat's from that region. Do you feel any pressure about going into his backyard, or are we just like going in there and handling business? Like, how are you
No,
feeling
man,
about that?
I love it. I love it. I love that I get to go in there and smash him in front of his wife, in front of his whole family. I love that. I thrive off of that. How dare you invite me and pay me money to smash you in front of your family? Like, ain't nobody setting me up, brother. Like, you're getting set up. Everybody's fooled by my age, and then I smash you in front of all your relatives. It's amazing and glorious to me.
Well, you know what? It reminds me of your moniker, right? 208 Underdog. And you've often walked into these particular types of situations and, leave people questioning, who this guy is and whatnot. So do you think he knows what he's up against, or do you think he's overlooking you? Like, what's your take on the build up to this?
I think that he's reaching for the highest apple he can grasp, and he thinks I'm just somebody that maybe he can take out, but little does
Mhm.
he know that I'm the most violent man that he's ever came across, and this was the hugest mistake he ever made, bro. Because literally, I can hit you a couple times and I can change you as a fighter. You might fight again, but you're not going to be the same fighter. You're just not going to be. In the Northwest, everybody knows do not let Dunkle hit you. If Dunkle hits you, it's game over. And now we're talking about no gloves. Now we're
Right.
talking about my power with no gloves. I will rip your face into pieces, bro, if not shatter your bones. So this has been tailor made for me. It took me a little bit to get my feet wet, and I understand the concept now. I understand what I got to do. It's a shock coming
Mhm.
from MMA and professional boxing and trying to get involved in something like this is a whole different ball game, bro. It's a shock. It's a
Mhm.
professional street fight with rules, but don't get it twisted. It's the most ruthless sport on earth right now that is like blowing up. So here
Mhm.
we go. I'm all about it.
Yeah, I'm intrigued about that too. I want to get your take on the transition from, you know, delving into MMA, into boxing, and now this. And like you said, it's a regulated street fight, if you would. How do you prepare for something like this differently than what you typically do? Like, is it well, just unpack that for me. Like, what do you walk into with something like this? It's a different ball game.
The truth. You're not going to prepare yourself for shit like this. You need to go be a violent son of a bitch in order to fucking get involved in some shit like this. You're not going to get involved. You might think it's a cool idea
Mm-hmm.
and you can do it, but you're going to find out really quick that it's very, 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 very ugly. In
Mm-hmm.
my fight management, there's about 1,000 fighters, and there's only a handful of us that are willing to do this. What does that tell you? That a bunch of professional killers say no,
Mm-hmm.
say no because they know how dangerous this is. Well, you know what? Like this is right up my alley because I've been so violent that I can relax. I can go to sleep before something like this, and my coach can wake me up. William, it's time to go kill. And I'll work. It takes me 30 minutes to wake up and hit the bat and hit the mitts and get ready to go, bro. Like I'm so calm. Like I don't know. A big part of it is I got God in my heart, and like I don't fear nothing, bro. And it's not about fearing another man. It's
Mm-hmm.
about my faith that God is in my heart, and I'm already so violent. Like what can anybody do to me? I've never been knocked out. I've never been put to sleep. I've only got into wars that are, tremendous. And here I go. I'm here to do it again, bro. I'm here to
Yeah,
do it again. And I'll give all the glory to God. And
that's
that's
what's up.
what's up.
Yeah, that is what's up. What do you know about this guy? Like, I've been able to look up a little bit about him, but I mean, I'm sure you've been picking up a little bit on
You
this
know what,
cat. Like,
brother? Yeah, yeah. You know what? This cat, this might be his last fight, bro. I had it in my head that when he pissed me off, that I
hmm
was really, really gonna go hurt him.
yeah,
Usually, like if I have somebody hurt, I'll finish you in a way that's not like too traumatizing for your family that's watching. But this guy disrespected me, bro. He's calling me old. He thinks I'm just
mm-hmm.
done. Like he could have been a little bit more classy on how he came at me. You know what I'm saying? And I would have respected that. But since he wants to act like me, then now he's got to be like me. So walk
Mm-hmm.
the walk and talk the talk. And that's what's up, bro. Because I'm that dude. Like I'll run my mouth and then I'll run right up to where you live in your city and fight you in front of everybody, bro, and put it all on the line. So, that's what's up.
Running it back to that night when this thing first popped off. You guys were fighting in the same city, right? Same venue in a December card. Stoppage over was it Jesse the Rozier, right? Um, what did that specific bout confirm about you know you, and how are you taking that specific? Because it's not that long ago. I mean, we're talking a few months ago since you just came off of that one, right? Like, how did that help you
Yeah.
jumping into this?
You know, fighting a Native American is very scary, bro. They're so prideful. They have their whole nation behind them. They're so tough. Jesse's gonna be fighting on this card again, and I'm rooting for Jesse, and
Okay.
Jesse's gonna win. So that's what's up right there. Shout out to the homie Jesse right there. Some people I fight and I can be friends with, and I can
Mhm.
actually be brothers with. But some
Mhm.
people I fight and I hate them. Like
Mhm.
this guy, I hate this guy.
Good. Well, why is that? Is it because of how he came at you in December or something else?
It's just what he thinks it's just what he thinks he's gonna do to me, bro. Like I know you gotta like I'm so real with it that like it's hard for me to understand when somebody does what I like to do, I guess. It just pisses me off more that you're trying to be like me. And okay, cool. Now you got the fight you wanted, bro. And you know, I think he's gonna be ready for some serious war, bro. But really, I mean, my Mexican German blood is gonna take me to levels that you can't even dare go to, bro. Like it's in me. It's in me to be a murderer in there. And you're gonna have to kill me to to get me to lose any fight that I'm in, bro. Like that's just what it is, bro. That's my mentality. And it's ride or die right here. The West Coast belongs to me. What?
Yeah. I love your mentality walking in, and one of the favorite things that I can dig about you, bro. I mean, from one moment, we can have a heartfelt conversation like we did last time, speaking about your upbringing and really what molded you as a fighter, the people that impacted you, like your mother, your coach, and being able to obviously have that switch where it's like this is who you are as well. When it's time to go, it's time to roll. I want to ask you about the some of the maybe technical aspect of it, and I don't even know if you think about this running into the fight or whatnot, but from the little bit I've been able to pick up on Davison. That last go around, he had that stoppage winning in round four, I believe it was. He's described as a counter striker. You've been often described, by people as a brawler, right? Technical brawler to some. Um, what do you think that he's going to be preparing for and maybe might get some surprises about if he's walking into it thinking that he's going to play the same strategy that has worked for him in the past?
Look, brother, I'm gonna walk him down Mexican style. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. I don't care what he's gonna do. I'm not gonna chase him around so he can check hook me. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna let him put me in no little traps. I'm gonna swallow his punches. I'm gonna murder him right there. If he clenches with me, he's dead. He's dead. It's a matter of time. The first or second round, he's not leaving, bro. This fight ain't going those many rounds. If I would have fought the little fag that he fought, I would have took him out in the first damn 30 seconds. It took him 4 rounds to take that dude out. Are you kidding me? And the second time you're fighting him? No, no, homie. Like, I'm gonna prove a point. I'm coming for blood. This is what it is. I'm talking a big game because I am a big game. I am gonna get it done. That's me, dog. And that's what I bring every time. Like, let's go.
Yeah. What's your coach particularly helping you prep with, as a whole? Is it your mentality? Is your footwork? I mean, is it anything in general that he's kind of trying to zone in on and sharpen you up going into this?
He's
Shout
always
out to the homie,
sharpening
by
the
the way.
knife. He's always sharpening the knife, and we're always figuring out little ways. But look, I've been doing this for so long. All you gotta do is polish me. You ain't gotta teach me new tricks. You just gotta go over a couple little things that we've already been over. And fighting is not like rocket science, bro. Like it's reaction. If my reaction time, if I can read what you're doing, and my reaction time is there, guess what? I'm gonna react and I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you, bro. So it only takes one punch to change the whole damn fight.
Yep.
And I got hella heart. So, good luck convincing me that I don't want to be there and that God doesn't want me to be there and God doesn't want me to win. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
It what's the real cost of jumping into this arena? I mean, I have to think that, I mean, it's a dangerous sport. It's different and it's sort of dangerous than it is an MMA bout or a boxing bout, but you're not really putting your body through like the grueling punishment maybe sometimes that, prepping for an MMA fight would be, right? Because you're primarily just working on your stand up here. Like, do you like doing this more so than MMA and boxing? Is this kind of the new era for you, the new vein that you're running in? You're like, man, I really like this, or is it just something else that you're jumping into?
Look, like I'm gonna break some news with you right here. We're gonna go from here
Mhm.
to let's just say maybe some bare knuckle MMA.
Okay.
So we're gonna go from MMA to professional boxing to bare knuckle boxing to bare knuckle MMA. Look, bro, I'm here for all violence, all the smoke. You 175 pounds, 175 pounds. I want it, bro.
Mhm.
I want it and I need it. Like I'm leaving a legacy here for my sons. I'm leaving such a high bar for my sons. My sons are going to be monsters. My sons are training right now in different gyms. Wait till these dunkles come online. Like I'm just warming shit up right here. And everybody that follows me, all the kids that look up to me, everybody who has love for me, like I'm gonna put all you guys on my shoulders right here, and I'm gonna beat the crap out of everybody. And that's what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna do it for you guys.
This is, yeah, no, it's cool. How old are your boys right now?
My sons are in their 20s. They're all in their young 20s.
Mhm.
They're super handsome and they're all single and and they're super talented and they're super talented, bro. They're super talented and I'm so proud to be their dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, all I can do, bro, is have badass fights. So my grandchildren, when I do have them, was badass. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool to be able to look towards that, look forward to that. So look forward to seeing what other dunkles are going to be jumping on here and have as much of a personality as you do. So that's going to be pretty exciting. I can only imagine three dunkles in a room. How entertaining that's probably. Is it pretty entertaining?
Look, I'll say this: like, my oldest son right now is a heavyweight boxer, and he's gonna come on the scene, bro. He was in the NFL. He was an offensive lineman. He's transitioning right now to professional boxing, and my son, his bloodline is very, very, very sacred, and he's gonna be a big deal, bro. He's gonna be the king of
Mhm.
San Diego, and I'm gonna set up an interview with you and him when he's on the scene, bro.
Yeah,
And
let's
you're
do
gonna
it.
thank me, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because of he has Dunkle blood and he has a surprise mystery blood that we'll reveal
Mhm.
later. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's on and cracking, and I'm so excited for the future of my team, my teammates. I have two female teammates that are going to be going to the UFC soon. Soon we're going to be the only gym in Idaho with UFC fighters at their gym. It's going to be
Mhm.
two female killers, and that's the way it is, bro. Like your gym might have a bunch of dudes in there, but ain't nobody in the league, bro.
Mhm.
Like I'll brag on that. I'll brag
Mhm.
on that. Team No Excuse all day. Private gym. You got to get invited to my gym. You ain't just gonna walk in. You got to get invited. If we want you to be part of the family, we'll invite you. If we don't want you. Period.
There it is. You heard it from the man himself. If there was something, if your opponent is coming across this, maybe I'll tag him or something. I don't know. If Dallas Davison is tuning in and watching this right now, what do you want to tell Dallas?
Well, we're not only going to make a message for Dallas, but we're going to make a message for all of Montana. Fusion Fight League, let's tag them too. Let's get them involved in this. So Dallas Davis, I'm coming straight for you, bro. I'm coming straight at you. Ain't no more hugging. Ain't no shaking hands, ain't no words, nothing like that. I'm not going to be friendly. I'm not going to make this into a competition. I'm going to make this into a do or die environment. You ain't going to sleep. You ain't going to eat. This is really, really bad, homeboy. What's happening to you? I'm going to change you. You're never going to be the same. This is going to be your last fight at the ability you have. I'm going to take years off your life. You're done, son. It's over. 208 Underdog, Idaho. What's up?
There you have it. You heard it from Mr. Dunkle himself. April 11th, Great Falls. He's stepping in the ring on Fusion Fight League, bare-knuckle bout, 185 pounds against Dallas Davison. William, thanks for joining me, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you, bro.